Hello and welcome to the cottage of chaos and mayhem. The kids are the chaos and honestly, the rest is just mayhem. Yes, that is my foot in a boot. And yes, I'm currently building a cottage inside a van in the middle of winter with a broken foot. Questionable? Absolutely. But this is me turning a decommissioned ambulance into our little family adventure cottage. Slowly, practically, and with a fair bit of laughter along the way. So if you're here for learning, problem solving, and a slightly unhinged build process, welcome. You're in the right place. This is our decommissioned ambulance, which we bought from Base Van. They fitted the solar panels, installed 2 lithium leisure batteries, and cut a T-shape access so we can move between the cab and the back of the van. That gave us a solid starting point before we even touched the interior. One of the big steps was gutting the van. Not because we wanted it empty for the sake of it either, but because we needed space, less weight, and a clearer idea of what we were actually working with. Ambulances are built for a completely different purpose. We're turning this into a family adventure van. So, starting with as close to a blank canvas as possible just made sense.
You stuck it. You stuck it.
This just popped off a moment ago, no? Wow. Too close to a flaming grip on it.
Do you want to take it to me, Dad? Dad! We broke your drill!
It also meant we could see everything properly. Where the wiring runs, what's structural, what's safe to remove, and what needs rebuilding in a way that works for us. Nothing we took out was removed without a plan. A lot of it will be replaced later, just better suited to how we'll actually use the space. On a more personal note, having a project like this has been really grounding. Taking something complex and slowly making it make sense again has helped more than I expected. Of course, not everything is serious planning and measuring. There's also been a lot of playing about in the van. This is my eldest, who we will call Drago. Stress testing the roof bars in the most scientific way possible. And me having a bit of go too. One of the things I really wanted with this build was for the kids to be involved in a safe, practical way. Drago and Luna both learned how to use an electric screwdriver, how to remove screws properly, and how to work carefully instead of rushing. And that's what's important to me, is that they're learning new skills and we're making fond memories in this camper already. At the end of the day, this is our project for our family, and having them involved really means a lot to me, and I think it means a lot to them as well, which is what makes it so special. So here's the van now. Now it probably doesn't look all that different to you guys, but it looks very different to us. Most of the stickers have been removed. The whiteboard, which was there, has been removed. We have gutted most of it. I think the only thing left to remove is a hammer over there. So you can see there's all that stuff to come out of the van. Box full, bag full, and that. We have taken a load out already of rails and stuff. So next up is to sort this out with a new step. It's going to be a bit narrower and save us on some space. And we need to get this covered up. We also need to sort out those wires. But the thing that was on the dash that you guys never saw, that has been removed as well. So we've been very, very busy. This is very much the beginning. The van still looks a lot like an ambulance right now. But the next steps are giving it a real good clean, removing the stickers on the outside, and starting on building the floor and the step. If you want to follow along as this slowly turns into our little cottage of chaos and mayhem, feel free to stick around. I do post every week a crochet tutorial, and you can like bet there will be a lot of crochet in this one. Thanks for being here, and I hope to see you next week. Bye!